I hacked Mixamo. I can't believe it. I actually did it. So what I did was I wrote a Python script in order to go through all the content that he had in order to generate two different blend files. The first one are the actions. So it's the actual motion capture. So they have 2,127 unique motion capture. So all that has been captured and put into a blend file called Mixamo actions.blend. Then I did the same thing for its characters. So I found 67 unique characters that work perfectly with those actions. And I created that as Mixamo underscore characters.blend. The awesome part about doing that is then you can import that in order to create your own blend file. So you can use one of those characters and then use any one of the 2,127 actions. So you could do a stitch of someone running to someone jumping. So if you want to learn how to do that and how to go on my website and all that, go here. So right here is the link for that. Now, if you want to learn more about the code on how did I actually hack it, how did I translate the data from something I downloaded and then put it into Blender, you want to go over here. If you want to see my website on the actual code, the links, all that, go here. Now, with that said, you can stop the video. And now I'm going to go into what is the next step for next month. So I've been playing around and I realized instead of doing object detection, instead of doing all that work to do training, this right here is a green screen. Sorry, this right here is a green screen. So I have a green screen. And as you can see, right, it captures my hand. So I don't have to worry about the background, which means I could do even more accurate motion capture. And green screens, this was like 20 bucks and it works perfectly. And I have like the worst lighting conditions possible. So my realization, instead of doing object detection of a humanoid character, all I gotta do is you guys are going to have to do a green screen in order to essentially do a cutout of yourself. And then I'm creating a program that is then takes that cutout and figure out the exact positioning, rotation, the motion capture of that character. No one's done that before. Because I was really struggling with is a lot of people have already done this and they keep struggling with the background. Because if I had a railing here, it'll get confused that, oh, that's your arm, right? And even though my arm's here, right? If something's aligned here, it'll think it's part of my body. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm really excited. So next month, stay tuned. There could be a huge update. So essentially, I'm going to be doing a green screen in order to do the capture. So for those who are staying tuned, right? As of right now, the current strategy is you're going to have to do a green screen for your entire body in order to do this program, in order to do the Python script that I'm currently working on. And my ultimate goal is that way it'll be really stable and then you don't have to wear sensors. Because right now with sensors, we're talking about 20 grand at least. And we're talking about full on motion capture. It's extremely expensive. So instead of doing all that, you just buy like $20, $50 green screen, just stand in front of it. Yeah, I think that's worth it, right? Even though it's a bit more of a hassle. So that's my current strategy. So again, next month is I'm going to do the bounding box based off of the green screen. And depending on where I'm at, I either am going to start experimenting with the landmarks and see where that goes from there. So please stay tuned. It's going great. I have all the data. So now it's just translating that into something I can then use. But the hardest part for all this is getting the data. And I have 2,127 motion capture. I mean, this is like golden in 67 different characters. So like data-wise, I'm good. The thing I have to do now is figure out, okay, I got all this data. How do I use it? How do I then capture it into Blender and then capture it so that way dlib can do the processing and stuff. So that is what I'm currently doing. So I am really excited. This is going great. Stay tuned.